Good evening and welcome to the late draw at the Chicago Curling Club end-of-year Bonspiel.
go ahead and introduce yourself. Yeah.
All right, we'll jump in here now. We've got Kirsten Higashikawa coming in for the draw. She has hammer. Elliot Zeissler left her a little bit of room there, back of the button. Overswept that stone just a hair. It is fully under cover, though, so this is a tough shot for Kirsten. And here it comes. Trying to get through that red port up high. They're hitting it pretty hard. That guard's coming up. She's going to take the guard. Now you want to make sure you get that shooter out of the way. Oh, babe.
My red 4 draw.
right, Elliott did a good job of blocking the easy run back there, but the angle raise is there. I think she'll have to go inside out at it. Come across the nose of that, probably hit about 3/4 of that rock on the outside. You'd be looking at 2. We'll look on the ice here. I think that zone is fully visible to her from the half. Oh yeah, Kirsten will be able to see that whole rock. I think she can actually see a little bit more of the center line rock than what the screen would lead you to believe. So I think she's looking at the center line rock, but she'll go with the one that's a little more open there. Top 12, right side of the screen. I would guess by that broom she's looking at about what would you say, guys? About a board weight?
I like a board.
Board to hack.
They're going inside out.
She's gonna go inside out. A lot of broom here. She's coming off the center line, so that might be.
That's a factor.
Making sure the sweepers know the call. She comes back into the hack. Go through her routine. Great pure shooter, Kirsten Higashikawa. Great shooter. She's got a good front end here. They know what they're doing. Mike's in the house. Here she comes.
Control weight. Yeah, a little hot.
Remember, she's got to cross the nose here, so this stone has to come off that center line pretty hard. And it looks like they're switching to the other one. Gonna hope for some magic here. Hope for some magic. Hit the high side of that and promote it. Not quite. It's like Team Zeissler will continue to steal their way to a 3-0 lead. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors. And we're back here from the Chicago Curling Club. Ryan Besch going for the hit. He wants to get the inside roll on this. It's hanging out a bit.
Not gonna get it.
Is he gonna jam though? He's able to double off the back one. That takes away. That takes away a dangerous end.
If you're red, what do you do about the yellow rock frozen there? It's not out counting your red, but you wanna.
Yeah, I think
you gotta block it at some point.
I think the best you can do is draw play away from it. As long as you're out counting that stone with this draw. Which Mike Higashikawa, a great ace to have in your pocket here for throwing 3 rocks. Expect him to be close on this draw.
You go for the split here?
No, just drawn to the open side.
Okay.
Trying to get 8 foot wide open. And that'll draw the play away from the most dangerous rock on the ice right now, which is Team Zeissler's yellow stone there, top of the 8 foot. Oh, and I think this is gonna come up just short. Boy, but it still gives Elliott something to think about over there.
Yeah.
If he's feeling dangerous, he can draw behind that stagger, or he could go after the yellow one now. I think he'll play. Yeah, it looks like he's going to play conservatively. You got to watch the roll on this though, because if you roll this a little bit too far to center line, hit this a little too flat, you might leave a chance to get that yellow out of there.
So if they're hitting it on the outside, trying for the wide run back or the really long one there.
He's just going to shave it here. He might bump this. It looks like he'll have enough to get out of here.
If you're up by 3, taking stones out, never a bad thing.
Yeah.
Red's probably happy to put that rock back, though.
Mike's trying to call a shot from the hack here, but I don't think he has a very good view of what this is. Kirsten's calling the right shot. It's still that draw to the open side.
Yeah.
Just sit second rock here. Draw the play away, and you'll get your 2 points.
That's the dirty work. You got to repeat. Sometimes you got to repeat the same shot 3 or 4 times to win an end.
Yeah. Eventually, somebody's going to make it, right?
A little deep.
Somebody's coming in nice. Yeah, you want to get off that center line a bit so you don't leave the hit and roll quite so easy. But it's going to run deep, huh? Boy, now it is going to be really hard for Elliott to pass up this hack weight shot to Y2. They're also talking about drawing underneath that stagger, which if you make, it's really good. But you got to be careful with that because you don't want to leave them the backing. That boom looks like the hack weight hit to me. What's great about this is that you'll watch his shooter, it should roll to the side of the 8 foot after he raises that yellow stone. So he should be sitting 2, both in the 8 foot, 1 fully under cover.
There's a little bit of a risk here if they leave the red that's in the 8 foot right now.
Yeah.
With hammer.
If you hit it so thin.
Yeah.
If you just hit it thin, and you overthrow this a bit, it goes right by. It doesn't curl enough. There's not a lot of risk to call this tight since there are 2 guards there. You can still tick one of those guards and leave it.
Looking good.
Looks like they're hitting it pretty hard for line here. Coming in nice though. You just gotta get by that guard. Oh, he's by. This is gonna be a great shot. Get it all the way out. Look at where that. Beautiful shot from
Completely flips the feel of this end now.
That's why we were calling that one the dangerous stone, because one good shot like that in the end is. Kirsten does still have a shot at 2 here. She could ignore this stone and go right around that now those 3 guards. But I think what she's elected to do is try to hit and roll. And if she were to go nose, it might set up a double to get the second rock now. Or if she hits this roll just right, she'll be undercover. Blind 1.
On it immediately. A bit narrow.
Looks like she'll lose the shooter. Now Elliot has a decision here. He can.
Got to split the house here.
I think top 12.
Yeah.
Center line, yeah, maybe a bit off center line. Make that double.
What do you think? Is yellow going to steal one again?
I got red 1 right now. What? Yeah. Elliot's calling an aggressive shot here. He wants to get under that, try and cut the house down even more for Kirsten. Boy, you don't want to be light with this. With those two red stones in the back of the house here, you don't ever want to leave a double. And honestly, you don't want to take this behind the tee line because then you just give Kirsten some backing. So.
Gotta make sure this gets behind cover. Yeah.
Yeah, and shots away.
Trying to put the game away here by getting 2.
It's
Might
okay
be
to
a little light.
Looks like he's gonna. Maybe that was the call all along, and we just missed the final location. But a center line
Like that.
guard here, yeah.
Yeah.
That cuts down her draw path.
Good error there.
If
you want to be.
Kirsten she's got room. She might have room, and she might take this downweight hit on for the 2 at the back. She wouldn't have to save her shooter. And it looks like she'll just go with the draw. I'm going to take a look at that from another angle to see if that downweight hit.
Sweepers are off it. Looks maybe a touch heavy.
Well, you got to watch the cut here, though. I think they might have left that one a bit.
I think they got it. Get off it now.
No, stay on. All the way. Right to the knee. Great shot. Right to the forefoot. If you've got that draw in your pocket, use a great shot from Kirsten. And we'll go to commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Chicago Curling Club, and boy, do we have a treat for you now. Phil Ledbetter is on the mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting up for a exciting fifth end here.
Team Zeissler has had this game under control. They've looked good. It's been a great game.
And I'm feeling like they're going to get 3 points in this end. That's what I'm feeling right now. That's what
Hey, Coberly, we got any more cards or we out?
We're going to get a 3 here. A 3 for the old team Zeissler. This end is brought to you by Up Down Cigar, Chicago's finest cigar shop, 1550 North Wells in Old Town. That's right, Up Down Cigar, where Chicago smokes.
All right, what are we looking at? How's this end lining up? We've got 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 center guards and 1 just off center. Should be some action coming in here as soon as somebody gets a ball in play.
We've got Scott Hermanson, the legacy hire of Up Down Cigar, delivering the rock right now.
That's right, Up Down Cigar, where Chicago smokes.
1550 North Wells. Sweeping pretty hard. It looks like he's a little narrow.
You don't want to be tight here.
And he is.
Sure, you cleared a guard, but there's still 2 more.
That's not going to do what they want to do here. Should see a. What are you thinking here? A little guard coming in, or draw around the other 2?
You gotta pump more rocks in that house. That one's not very good. It's wide open.
Not.
But yeah, what she's talking about here is really using that stone as a little bit of backing. You want to get to the inside of it. It kind of makes this draw a little bit easier for the guy in the house, or the guy in the hack.
That's Rob. Join the same year I did.
Big old tuck delivery there.
A little nod to the late, great Gregory Dowell.
This one is out there. It's
way out there.
They do have a tick on this.
And it's past that, unfortunately. It's going to kind of just... It's going right through no man's land.
Yikes.
Well, and that helps Scott Hermanson get another shot at this
Team
guy.
Team Zeissler will take another shot at this. Boy, the roll under is looking pretty great.
Let's see if Scott can pull this off.
Hermanson makes the shot, but he rolls a little bit far. Couldn't quite hold that one straight enough.
was all for the bloodless coup.
That would have been smart.
Eh,
What's happening here? She's going for the hits.
and got it.
Oh, this isn't bad if that sticks around.
It does
This
indeed.
is gonna force Elliott to play back under those two center red guards
Yeah,
because nobody wants to hit out there in the wings.
that little outside red clinger is going to create a little problem right now. And they got some work to do to get 3 in here, which is what they're going to do. Who we got here? Mr. Besh?
She has just been throwing pistols, shooting pistols, throwing pistols. I don't know. He's been playing.
It's odd if you throw pistols, but it's a way to, get something done. Not sure what exactly, but you can throw pistols.
They're still pretty hard.
They are indeed.
It looks like.
And it is.
Boy, now those guards are staggered.
Much like we will be soon, my friend.
Here at the Shadow Curtain Club, we're also not sponsored, but well acquainted with Goldie's Pub
Ah, Goldie's.
in Lincoln.
Just south of Irving Park.
If you're looking for a beverage spot, I don't know, 11:30 tonight, look me up at Goldie's.
Tell them Todd sent you. And don't be surprised if you're asked to leave.
This one looks like it's hanging a bit. There might be
It's
a bit of a
hanging,
ridge,
it's a little
ridge
bit
right there
hot,
because
too.
they can't quite get around that.
I don't know if it's gonna,
Rate's
gonna
great.
stick around.
Boy, that left the hit and roll.
Well, Besh is up again. Let's see how angry he is.
Mike's not very happy about that one.
Nor should he be. He's not where he wanted to be.
Pretty big weight here.
And it looks like it's outside.
You don't want to be wide on the big
It's
weights.
coming back. Looks pretty good. Looks really nice. Get a little roll, maybe? There you go. Undercover.
look
That's
at
a
that.
great shot. That's what they were looking for. 2 more of those, and we're going to call this end over.
Kirsten probably only has about a quarter of a rock here, and you guys have seen them just like we have. They're not cutting. If she wants to take it on, she could also take a look at those 2 red ones. They're a little bit. They're kind of queued up for it, but.
Have you seen any late breaks on the rocks in this game? Where they're cutting a little hard with the right weight, or has it been pretty true running, it seems like?
I think if you look at that last rock that Mike just threw, that had great weight, just above T-line. And he might have been a touch wide on the broom, but boy, did that hang out there.
It really stayed. I mean,
The broom was at the edge of the 12, and the rock ended up middle of the 8 feet, so no break on that. She is going to take on this double run down the center line.
I like it.
They're close
Aggressive.
to cube. You can hit this a touch high side, but you want to get as close to nose as you can. Just a touch high side.
I think you need to be a little touch high. If you nose it, you're probably going to peel that red right off. The staggers. It's hard to tell from this thing.
I think she'll go with her normal weight here.
It's pretty good broom for normal.
Oh, she only
Let's
needs
see
to
how
hit
she
about
does.
Half a rock might be a little wet.
They're on it already.
Not early.
Coming on down, and they are going to not get the shot they want here. It looks like it's going to hang out. Over curls at the end.
It does open up shot rock. Elliott with hammer here. We'll see if he gets aggressive.
This is his first.
This is his first. I would probably look at the draw down to the shot rock.
One's looking a little cold. Scott, I'm sure, is saying some other nonsense to her.
I think what you want to call here is a 3 guard. That way, even if you're a little heavy, you go right down to the shot rock. If you're a little light,
I like the call.
if you're light, you're going to want your sweepers to sweep it straight and hold it out there as a guard. Yeah, the shot to make here is probably.
I mean, ideally, would you want full 12
I don't
half
think-
buried just to give him something to look at?
Just because that shot rock is top 12, you're making that double a little too easy if you get to second rock with this. So I would say you either freeze it or you leave it as a 3. And a 2 is a pretty happy result here too.
A 3 is an ideal result here.
I think a 3.
That looks like it's got a little more heat than a 3.
You could tap your shot rock here. Oh, it's coming.
It's coming. It's got some.
They might get the tickle.
They might need to. It's going to really get into it. They might be taking their
Gotta
own.
rush this really.
All right. Well, we're sitting 2. Doubles there.
She could take on the double,
Not easy.
and that would leave Ellie a pretty straightforward draw for 1. Or she could go for a thin hit, which it looks like she's going to do. Maybe just a hack weight hit. Try and roll your shoe to the blue.
It's a long way to roll.
But you got to remember, if you nose this, as long as you're sitting second, you're happy with the
You're in
shot.
pretty good shape, yeah.
Elliot might have a pick then for 2. But, yeah, you throw about even back line weight with this. Just cross probably hit about a quarter of that yellow rock in the 8 foot.
She's on the way. Slides over to that beautiful up-down cigar house.
Up down cigar,
1550 North Wells. Old Town, Chicago.
where Chicago smokes. They're trying to hold this one. That means it's going to be close. If she gets around that guard, this is going to be. Oh, they overswept it a bit. They overswept it a bit even.
They did indeed.
Could have let that. I thought there was going to be a little less weight on that rock.
She would have come out hoping for that double, maybe.
Elliot does have a choice here. He could draw the open side. Try and get his.
Well, you spent a lot of time playing with Elliot. Is he happy with the hit?
I think the scoreboard says he's happy with taking 1 here.
Fair enough.
So it's a tough draw. It's got to bite at just the right time to get to the full 8 here.
Yeah, touch over.
So he'll take the open draw rather than risk the hit there. You had 2 yellow on the previous one. Yeah, last down.
Rock's on the way. Let's see what he goes for here. Are they going to really
Sweepers
put the
are not
pressure
touching
on?
it.
They think it's. That's got to be a.
Sweepers are giving it a little look. It looks pretty
It's
good.
tight, but it looks pretty good.
It's got to
slow down though. He's hot.
bite a bit too.
He's
You need full 8
hot.
foot here.
He's hot again. And he's hot again.
Boy, he's not going to be happy with that one.
Nor should he be. Nor should he be.
You don't hate the throw though, because you expect the stone to bite a bit out
I
there.
like the call. Just as unfortunately, he had a couple that were a little deeper than he wanted.
And the Aces are paying out tonight.
They are indeed. They are indeed.
We've got ones up and down the board. We're going to go to another commercial here. This broadcast is brought to you by Todd Maggins and Design.
If you need a house,
And you don't care that much how it looks.
Todd Maggins and Design. If you like gray boxes,
Chicago's neighborhood architect.
right by Goldie's, over there on Lincoln and Irving. I suggest you enjoy Goldie's libations before you go visit Todd Maggins and Design. You'll have a great experience.
Because you know he has. And back to the Chicago Curling Club. We got a hog.
Oh, pay
Let's
the
see what
hog,
else.
folks.
We
Pay
got-
the hog.
We're gonna go ahead and slip over to sheet 3 here.
Sheet 3 shaping up interesting.
There are a lot of rocks in play. We got Randall Cross throwing here. We've got Red Stones, big lead.
And this is Hammer.
This is Hammer, and he's sitting shot rock.
And it looks like he's going for promoting himself up there for 2, but he's kind of hanging out there.
Yeah, that's okay. He needs to get it thin. He needs to get it a little thicker than that, I think. Oh, he got it.
He got
made
it. He got it. He hit it just right.
He counted that back one?
Well, that's
Well, that's a good shot, we think. Looks like 2 reds here, and that game's... I hate to say it for Carl. I think that game's pretty much over.
Yeah, I think it's one. Yeah, I think we're looking at the last end on 3 here tonight.
What do we got on sheet 1? Oh, we got a good one over here. We got Team Dixon against Team Reed.
Tied up.
Game in the 6th. We're playing in the 7th.
And the
2 center guards.
beautiful rock coming in here from Team Reed. Really nice draw.
2 center guards.
And a really nice draw to the button.
And yeah, Team Reed has Hammer here.
Not sure who delivered that rock, but kudos to them. All right.
Lori Longy has been drinking a bit, and we may need to remove her from the curling club tonight.
Or you might need to get another drink. One of those 2 is definitely true.
There's 2 approaches to every situation. And speaking of approaches to situation, here comes Team Dixon. Looks like he's going to peel the guard.
We need to change
no.
that. We need to transition. We're looking at the wrong thing. Sorry about that, folks.
We are new and we're drinking.
We're close, everybody. We're close. Let's all just bear that in mind.
Anyway, so now you see the team.
The team we're talking about here with that lovely draw, and Team Reed on the last stone. So now you're caught up essentially. You don't have to worry about a whole lot.
Team Reed throwing guards. That's Margaret. Margaret coming out of the hat.
Margaret.
I'd say she's probably throwing about I'd say a 3 guard would be pretty good here.
And she's doing a good job on Scott and the Nation tonight. Let's point that out right now. That it's a really nice black and white color scheme we got
More of a
going.
plaid than a checker, but yeah.
Hey, it's close. The Nation's not going to Scott self.
Everyone knows that.
And she delivers another nice rock.
Well, this is not where you want to leave that rock.
It is not, but you know what? It's better than the last stone we saw delivered by the red team, so let's see what they do.
And Team Dixon, it looks like Ellen in the hack here, yep.
This should be a better stone.
We're gonna, I would think they're gonna look for a pretty big weight here. You hit that outside yellow rock with a little bit of weight, they both go.
It is Dixon, so we might have been calling for the crotch.
If you can get around those guards and catch the shot rock.
Not the right weight. With the broom he's calling on, that might be what he's asking for.
That's what he's asking for, but even if you make this, you don't leave yourself a great chance of
You're definitely exposed. They're speeding pretty
This
hard.
This one's coming
pretty good.
Comes that
Are we
guard.
getting by? We got it by. Oh!
Hey.
Almost got it by.
Now Mikey's got a
Nice little hit and roll, perhaps.
yeah. If you can roll over buried here, it's pretty hard not to leave a double back for Team Dixon here. With that counter on the edge of the house up there, I might look at rolling away a bit here.
Interesting.
You could have Hammer sitting free, one pretty much undercover. If you hit this one on the outside and roll towards and stick it to the 12,
Sitting pretty good.
that brings a 4 into play.
That almost becomes a Dixon freeze and hope for the best. It's coming in pretty good.
Pretty
It
close
looks
to
like
nose.
he's pretty good, close to nose. We got a little bit of a camera freeze. He was pretty much on the nose.
I think Kerry's got the nose double, which leaves his shooter exposed and 2 is still in play.
And he's tapping the shot rock profusely. He really likes tapping that shot.
You don't think he's trying to get through that
You
port.
know, he's calling hack weight. I think he's going for the shot rock. With that broom, he's going for the shot rock. He's determined it curls enough. He's got a nice left bend.
He has caught the guard with his last two, and if you get to that shot rock, the problem is with that yellow top.
Yeah, you got a shot at it, so let's see how this works out. They're sweeping. They're close to that guard. Is it going to get by? And it does.
By the guard.
No, that is not ideal.
I think that's as good as you could have done there, though. Even if you get that nose, that's still going to be a short run back.
I think maybe your perfect shot is...
So Mike's got two options here. He could just rip this.
The problem is, Kerry had a lot of options.
I think he had the double.
Well, he had the double for sure. But I think he was nervous about not getting rid of it, and then they start to protect him.
Important for Team Reed to at least stick the shooter here. Looks like with that's great. That's
a really nice way. This looks
both yellows
really
stick around
nice.
with
And
that.
they're sitting three. That's a great shot. No doubles in play, but that's okay.
That was a tricky shot to hold both those yellows in, and they threw great weight at it. Great weight. Just a nice board to control weight.
Woodinville Whiskey, folks, a fantastic sponsor for the 22-23 season here. If you're ever in Washington, in Woodinville of all places, go to Woodinville Distillery and check out their fantastic bourbons, or check it out at Binny's. You might have a 10% coupon at Binny's for Saturday, which is tomorrow. Grab yourself a bottle of Woodinville and tell them thanks for sponsoring curling. Especially the people at Binny's, because they'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Let's try to keep the bitterness to a minimum on here.
There's nothing better about that. I'm excited about Woodinville being bought at Binny's tomorrow. Or your local neighborhood liquor store, since Binny's is not a sponsor of the Chicago Curling Club. Sons of bitches. There's your bonus.
You know, you can just hit this button and we're not live anymore.
No, why would you push the button? It's on Link SYNE. It's an exciting tournament. It's the tournament of both champions and new curlers. It brings the whole club together. It's wonderful. Well, we're getting into some interesting stuff here on two. I'd like to see what happens with Kerry's shot on one here.
I think Kerry's going for the nose double.
He's got a good dowel tuck slide as well.
Certainly not going to underthrow this one. But you need to cross the nose here.
It's coming in. It's not curling much.
Oh, and he's got it.
He got both right.
And he's running shot.
Great shot.
Mike will have a shot to hit the roll here. Who knows it?
Would you better off losing it, force them to draw the other side and hasn't been thrown down a while?
So Mike's got a hammer. I think as long as he's in the house, I think Kerry's going to have to hit something.
Fair enough.
So
I'd go for the
I think the
draw.
most
That's just
dangerous. I think you want to hit it nose because nose you've got two options. If Kerry elects the draw,
That's what I would think too. The nose is better than the hit and roll.
yeah,
That's what
you
I'm
don't want to roll this under because then he's almost forced to draw, or he'll take on that hit outside and he'll go for the long roll.
Yeah.
And if he makes that, you've given him a good hand.
Really, he should just draw.
No.
No. I'm saying if
It's always
this hit and roll happens, Kerry should draw.
yes. But I would say hit it nose and try and make Kerry hit.
Well, it's on the way.
It's cutting.
It's cutting. I think we might just see a field goal here. Oh, he catches nothing.
Oh, now Kerry's got that draw to put a lot of pressure.
Exactly on, and that's a lot of pressure.
That'll happen here in the old Lang.
You never know what's going to happen in the old Chicago Curling Club, and especially in Old Lang SYNE.
You throw that control weight with a front end they're not familiar with, and maybe they can't quite hold it as much as the front end you're used to, or maybe
you're just playing narrow.
Yeah, it could have been. I'll always make excuses for the fours.
I won't make excuses for anybody.
All right, let's jump
Being a
over.
four myself in this tournament, and I'm sure displaying some terrible shots. How are you transitioning here with the last shot here? Well, I guess let's go to sheet 2 for a minute here. This is more interesting.
Team.
We want to give the people the action. Let's go ahead and switch over.
So here we got.
Go back to
Team
Zeissler.
Zeissler.
Gosh, here comes
Elliot. Team Higashikawa sitting 2 with hammer.
he's bringing the heat. They're calling him on.
We'll keep you updated on that Dixon game. Elliot's got 1. Boy, does his shooter pop open though. And I think those around the edges.
Yeah, there's a lot
Kirsten has
of
a
potential
shot
here.
for 4.
Well, this is her first coming up here. This is her first rock.
That was one ahead. Let's get back to so Kerry just boy, he just missed that draw. That's his draw is up there.
Oh, there
on
it
the
is. Look
center
at that.
line.
There it is on the center line.
On the center line, crashing
Stacked
into the
them up
guards.
well. So now that's
So
a
Mike
redemption
needs-
shot from Mike here.
Yeah, I think he'll take a bit more room.
I think he'll throw a little bit more weight as well.
I like the weight.
Maybe he won't be narrow.
You gotta put this stone in your sweeper's hands.
And not be narrow. Here comes the rock.
He's got a little bit more weight on this.
They're on him immediately.
This one is.
Hopefully this is just holding the line, but it looks inside too. And he is gonna.
He's made it. He's made it. Oh no, he didn't.
He flashed.
He flashed. Oh, that is a tight port he just went through.
That is a really tight board, and you know when you're just a little inside, perhaps, or perhaps you need a more broom
All right,
or
Kirsten's-
more weight. There's a whole lot of things that happen in these games, folks.
Kirsten's first here. She is lying first, 3rd, and 4th rock.
It's looking pretty good here. Mike is saying no sweeps
He wants it to
necessary.
curl. You
and
want to roll this away
It's
a bit.
going to
I think.
roll a lot away.
That is going to be a great shot. Yo, just hang that on the edge.
If
and
it
Elliot,
bites, oh, that's a
Elliot
beauty.
is
That is a
forced to
beauty.
draw the button against 4.
He's got to be full 4.
And he is. The scoreboard says try and limit the damage here.
That's really what you want to do.
But I think he's only got 1 shot, and I think it's the draw to the button.
Well, this is his last rock, and I think it is the draw of the button. I would agree with you. That's what I'd be calling. I'm not sure what they're debating.
He does have the thin hit.
I think
He could. There is a triple there.
I think his fear boner is coming from missing the curl and hanging out and letting her get another shot at it. But
Wait,
he's going to
there's-
go for the draw. You got to overcome the fear boner here and just go right for it.
There is
Draw to
a-
the button.
There is a shot. There is a triple on the ice right now.
Well, top. There's always a triple. Triple's always there.
Because if you hit that top rock pretty thin and go over the top of the shot rock, your shooter's going towards both of those.
Now you've played with Elliot now. Does he have enough weight to pull this kind of? That's a lot of space in there.
Absolutely.
Alright,
You don't need to throw a Greg Wilson peel weight to make that shot. You just need a solid normal.
Well, I don't think
But
he's
but
not
I'll
calling
tell
it.
you what. He trusts his draw, and if
Coming in
he
here.
sinks this draw,
He's coming
it could be
in.
1 yellow.
You know, and realistically, even if he gets around, he's 600.
He's gotta get around.
He's got to get around. This is close, folks. This is close.
by?
This is close. Is he? And he's by!
And he's got shot
He's
rock.
right to the pot.
What a shot!
Give that man a round of applause. Here comes the hack weight.
I think that stone is under. I would look at the run here.
I would go for the
I would
hack.
look at the angle raise. Well, if anyone's ever seen me play, then they know that I would look at the angle
You
raise
would indeed
first.
look at the angle raise, and I'm not sure what angle raise you're looking at.
The one right behind Mike right now.
Ah, okay.
What a shot from Elliot.
That was a beauty. That was
Boy,
about,
they- and
you
a
could
great
not-
sweep.
You
They-
couldn't get a better shot. That was perfect.
She could
Right
raise
on the
she could raise that
DS
center.
of
She
the
could raise
up-down
that center rock
cigar.
too.
1550 North Wells logo. DS for our founder, the founder of Up Down Cigar, Diana Silvas.
Oh, this is a tough call for Kirsten.
She likes the
She likes the down weight.
and I like the down weight call
It's probably
too.
only for 2.
You know, the angle raise, it's a long raise.
I think
We're playing 6, you're down 3. I like the idea of going for 2 here.
The center line run is there too. That seems a little harder to me because you got your own red on.
It's a really tight angle.
There's no risk on these shots, which again, the scoreboard says. To me, the scoreboard says you got to be a little aggressive here.
Well, I like the call. I like the, you get a good hack weight. If you feel good about the curl.
I think this is a shot she feels comfortable with, and I think she'll be really close.
didn't-
But you've got to be so tight to that guard.
They didn't take a whole lot of looks at a lot of other options here, so I think you're right. I think she feels good about it. I think she's going to flash it. And
I think she's gonna flash. I think she might crash. So it's that tight of a shot, ladies and gentlemen.
it is. It's a. We're not going to use any analogies here for you kids at home, but it's a tight shot.
Looks a little hot out of her hand.
It's got some movement though on it. They're calling for this. It's got some movement. It's curling. Not enough though. And that's the flash. You owe me a Coke. So that beautiful draw by Elliott.
What a shot! Oh, what pressure on him.
And
He is throwing.
delivers. He delivers.
Team Zeissler might be the team to beat this weekend. He is.
Well,
he is
every
playing
team is the team to beat.
Yeah, let's not get held out on this.
Patrick, you got a full beer over there?
And we'll be right back after this short break. All right, folks, well, we don't have a whole lot going on here on sheet 2 just yet, so let's switch over back to the sheet 1.
Not much more, but give it a little bit more.
Dixon Reed game, or at least there's some boxing play. And we'll go ahead and see what comes up here. I'm not sure what the call was. Actually, we're going to go ahead and take it at just the end of this sheet 3 shot here, because there's a whole lot of craziness happening here. And let's see if this has a shot to tick roll. And it does not do what we wanted. Just to let you come and see the result of this. The yellow is heavy, so nothing exciting to see there. Sheet 2 is still setting up, so we'll leave it on Dixon for a minute here. You know, we haven't paid a lot of love to sheet 4. It's nothing too exciting happening there. This is the most active sheet we've got at the moment. We're going a little red zone action on you here to see what we have with the most exciting things happening. We're on thirds right now for Team Dixon. Ellen's winding up. And there's the pitch. I think she's trying for a little bit of a curl here. And we have a final on sheet 3. Ellen takes the guard. It was a nice shot, a valiant effort to try to get that out of there. To throw another guard here. Sheet 3 has gone final. Cross has taken care of that business. So Team Cross moves on. Team Stevens moves into whatever bracket they're in. Sheet 2's building a little interesting set of guards here. If that starts to build up, we'll take you back to it. Sheet 4's got a whole lot of junk going on in the back, and nothing too exciting just yet, except a bunch of catches. So we'll see what Mr. Reed calls for here. Long delay in the rock here. Let's see what he has to do about it. And there it comes. Let's see what happens. That, my friends, is the sound of an empty widget, which means the can is empty, the Guinness widget. So we're getting a little thirsty here. And my partner here is left. There's a little tap up. It's a nice little shot. Check back in on sheet 2 really quick. What you missed was this, the yellow rock just did a tap, promoted the red up to top 4. Let's see what Kristen has to say about this. Take it back over to sheet 1. Ellen's rock is on the way. She's trying to mess these yellows up, and it is hanging out and not going to hit anything. Back on 2. Rob delivers the rock. It's on the way. Let's see if they can move some stuff around here. It's got some weight. I'm not sure what the call was. It's cutting. Well, that's... looks like that overcurled a little bit. We're going to keep confusing you and switching around here. Team Reed shot again. Coming in. He's sitting 2. Called for the guard, he's getting a nice guard. He needed that. Give a little protection to those 2. Carey's calling for the draw. It's got a little backing if it overcurls into that back yellow and would sit 1. Over on sheet 2, they just cleared the guards a little bit more and moved some stuff around. So Higashikawa is still shot, but they've got 2 very imposing yellows on either side of the rock. Sheet 4 has a bunch of junk on one side and a wide open center. We'll keep you posted if anything interesting happens. Rob delivers on sheet 2, coming down. Sheet 2 is just on kind of move rocks and damage control at this point. And Carey's rock is on the way. Skip stones on sheet 1. It doesn't look terrible. It's curling. And is it going to get by that top one? Wow, just a little wisp and sit and shot rock. Great draw. Like has some options with this one, but it's...
I mean, this year is what yeah. Why don't we do this?
He's got enough of it. He feels confident. Clear the top guard, run the yellow into the red, and pop the red right on the back. And you're back to sitting 2. Maybe 3, depending on how much roll.
I think we're going to need to go more like a control. Right?
Looking at some plan Bs, some other
no,
options.
I mean, if we come
Exploring
down
other
here with
options.
like control or normal. Give it a try. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather have it over curling. Stick that one out.
What's that?
What do you like? Do you like coming through the 40 or
No,
do
this
you want
wants
to
to stream tonight and see how bad it is. Oh yeah, there it is.
I think I like this.
Yes, it is. And I don't think the microphone. This is the mics in there. Still learning the equipment here, folks. It's a new setup for us compared to last year. If you're looking for a good time, look for the AULD SYNE 2022. Draw 4 and 5. Draw 5 was a spectacular commentary by yours truly, and one Gregory Dowell, who's no longer with us. I'm going to leave it at that. Here comes Mike's rock. He's going to over curl and hit that guard. Not sure if he was narrow or just curling a lot, but this is a recurring theme we're seeing here that he's getting a little inside and they just keep over curling. So I'm not sure if we need more broom or hit the broom. So Carey's got a shot here. Steal here would be great. They're sitting one. He doesn't seem to be too interested in the guard. I think he's going to do a draw right down to that yellow. We're on skip stones on... Oh, this is the final rock. Sheet 4 has got the final rock coming up here. Wilson Gottschalk's got a drawdown with backing. He's got a 3-point lead. Make it 4 going into the 8th. We'll just take a quick live look in here and see how this comes in. They're sweeping early. They're sweeping hard and sweeping early. And it looks like he's over curling, and it looks like he hit the guard. Oh, wow. And they gave up 2 to get Team Robertson back in that one. We'll keep an eye on that one for the 8th end for you. Back to sheet 1. Carey makes a fantastic draw right down to it to sit 2 against Reed. And that looks pretty frozen from here, so I think Mike doesn't have a whole lot going on here to break those free to get one. This is, Carey had a really, really, really nice draw for the freeze there. They're going to have to think about that for a while. Back on sheet 2. We're on, let's see here, Higashikawa first rock, so we're on stick rocks. They really want to figure out how to get 2 out of this one. You're going to claw your way back in. You can't see the home, folks, but she's shrugging and looking like she's determined this is the shot we've got. Let's do what we can and try to stay in this thing. And just to keep you updated on sheet 1, Team Reed is still debating that shot. You haven't missed anything. That's a important hammer here to not let Team Dixon go up by another 1 or 2 if he misses. So here comes Kristen for the first shot. Her first rock of the 7th end. Rocks on the way, and it is way over curling and crashes into the guards and leaves that shot rock a little exposed, so it's a pretty straightforward draw here.
Getting some good commentary in there.
Oh, we're getting good commentary.
Is it still streaming?
I hope so.
I know, that's why I came over to chat. You guys are good, solid.
All right, let's take a quick live look in. Reed just delivered some kind of shot. He's going for some kind of hit to try to dislodge this pickle barrel he's sitting into. It's coming down pretty good. It looks like it's going to over curl and probably peel him off. And he doesn't touch anything, and that gives Dixon a steal of 2. And that is a painful way to go into the 8th end down 3, folks. Well, we didn't see what... Oh, sorry about that. I actually had the wrong... We got back to sheet 2 here. This is Elliott's last rock of the 7th. Atta boy. She wrecked. Reed's been inside on all of his hits.
Did you watch Reed's? Or?
Yeah. All right,
Oh, now we got around. My goodness.
He is just hitting everything tonight. Oh, and it does stick around. Well, there's not going to be 3. Where's that Coverly? No, I do not need that card. So that shot landed behind tee, so Kristen's got a shot for 1 here. There's an outside chance she could push that yellow back just enough to get 2. Let's see what she does here. Rock's on the way. It's on the way. It's not. Oh, it's curling. It's curling. It's curling. Is it going to be enough? Oh, and she got it. Is that? And it looked. Ooh, that's a close one. Are we 2 red or 1? It looks like 2 to me. The angle's close, folks. The angle is very close. We're looking for sheet 2. Ah, and they already cleared it. The audience cannot hear or is yelling a bunch of gibberish, and no one on the ice can hear them. So we're waiting to see. The people are dying to know. There's a whole lot of complaining. No one knows. The skips don't know. No one knows what just happened. They don't understand. And it was 2! There's the hang. The natives are restless, folks. The natives are restless. Since we're just setting up this one over here, let's take a live look in. Well, unfortunately, we're at 3 games that are all set up. I think the farthest along we are here on sheet 4, so we're going to cut over to sheet 4. Sheet 4 had a shocking 2-point steal by Robertson in the 7th to keep them in this game. It was really, really close. Coverly. We're trying to get on some action here, folks. There's not a lot of action on the ice. Hey, Brooke, did you get any money yet? Brooke.
What?
Get us cards before they sell out.